Hello class, today we're going to do a little bit of searching for images. We're going to check out Creative Commons Search. I'm going to show you guys how to change some of your search aspects in Google so you can find a large image and not small thumbnail that's going to be too small to work with. We're going to talk about PNGs, portable network graphics, and how they preserve a transparency layer. So first off, we want to go off of Creative Commons. Creative Commons is a place where video footage, pictures, music, they've already given you permission to use this footage. Some of them have so you can modify, adapt, or build upon. You can use it for commercial purposes. Creative Commons Search is a place where you can find all that stuff. Everything's already sorted out. So down here there's music. There's images on Google, there's more music, Jamendo, images on Flickr. There's a ton of stuff on here. There's a ton of media that you guys can reuse, redistribute, and this keeps you legal. If you're working for, a business or a company and they've asked you to create something, maybe it's a graphic design piece, maybe it's an animation piece, you need to find copyright-free stuff. You can't just use anything off the internet. This isn't the only place you could find it. There's plenty of other places that you guys can find it, but you'll end up paying for that stuff. And oftentimes, because you pay for it, it's often better. So let's look up sunglasses on Google Images. But now we have a ton of different sunglasses, and this is labeled for reuse with modification. And under here we can also, if we're looking to make a graphic design piece or if we're looking to make an animation piece, we want to get something that's fairly big so it's flexible, so we can use it in many different situations. Okay, so that's just an example. So that's Creative Commons Search. Let's look up copyright free images. And there's a ton of places that sell copyright free images. Okay. And you can type in searches and things like that, so you can really kind of narrow it down to what you want to find. But some beautiful stuff on here for sure. But you're also going to be paying, $20, $25 per picture on here. I want to talk about PNGs, portable network graphics. Portable network graphics keep a transparency layer, which is really nice. So if you have a background and you want to bring a foreground element in, it's super flexible. You can begin to animate right away. So let's take a look at UFO PNG, and maybe we can layer in transparent in there in our search. And we can see with this checkerboard around that UFO, we know that's got a transparent background. So if we wanted to use it, there's one with a white background. So there's extra steps. Here's one. Now, underneath here has the size labeled 480 by 268. 260 by 260. Although this is just an element of your animation, we're trying to work in high definition, which is 1920 by 1080. Here we go. Okay, so this one's off of Video Hive. Okay, so this would be $11, but that's 1920 by 1080. Something a little bit bigger to work with. This would be probably big enough to work with. This would be big enough too. It's nice when you have something like this because you have all these different angles to work with. Okay, so that's the main thing I wanted to show you guys. That we're really looking for that checkerboard background so that the background's really completely eliminated. Notice when I pull this, I'm not pulling this one from the internet. I'm actually clicking on it and getting the bigger image and dropping that on my desktop. YouTube's another place where you can find copyright-free media, especially music. If I go onto YouTube and I type in copyright-free music into the search, if you need copyright-free music, YouTube is a tremendous source as a place to find tons of different music and stuff like that to use. And all you type in there is copyright-free music into the search bar up top, and it's going to take you into, an audio library that they have, and it's very easy to download. Just hit the arrow down button right here, and you can begin to download different musics for your animations or your videos. So a lot of people have been wanting to utilize media off of YouTube. YouTube can be a tremendous source for that. Now, for educational purposes, you can do this, but once you start working for a business or you're making money on any of your projects, you really need to be making your own media or paying for your own media if you want to change or modify or adapt something. So if you go to YouTube and I'm going to type in green screen footage because this is something that you might want to use. There's all kinds of different packs in here that you could possibly get into. Let's go green screen cat HD footage. Okay, we got a nice cat on here. We want to use this in our piece. Maybe we have a logo over here. Maybe your company's called Kitty Cat Productions or something, and you want to have a cat in there as well. What you're going to do is hit share. This is so you can download the footage and use it in your own project. I'm going to hit copy. And I'm going to come up to and type YouTube to MP4. And I'm going to go on onlinevideoconverter.com. And what I'm going to do is click on there. I'm going to right click, hit paste. I'm going to change my format from MP3 to an MP4. MP3 is audio, MP4 is video. And then I'm going to hit start. And at this point, you're ready to download the footage. After it's in your downloads, you would want to put that into your project folder, and then you need to import that into your program, and then you can begin to edit with your footage. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Try out some of these tips and tricks.